And how is it going, everyone? Welcome to more Need for Speed Most Wanted. And I apparently am about to go against someone that I've been told that is a very rubber bandy opponent. I don't know if these people are exaggerating or not, but I guess I will have to find out. I think his name was Earl. Or something. It's a guy with a bucket hat. Looks a little bit silly, honestly. Well, in fact, you're gonna see him here. Yeah, this guy. Apparently this guy, they say that it's, you know, hard to beat. Well, or at least they call him Mr. Rubberband. Talking about the, you know, chat yesterday, they call him like that. So I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but yeah, well, I guess I need to first play the events to get to him. But we will see. Wow, already destroying the place and the race is not even, hasn't even started. Well, at least we start with a perfect launch, not bad. So how is it going, Alex? I'm just here. Oh, someone else with a Golf. That's cool. Not the only weirdo with a Volkswagen here. It would be nice if they included more Volkswagen models, but I guess the Golf is like the most easily recognizable. Actually, when it comes to Volkswagen sport cars, which ones do you even have? I don't really think of any. I mean, okay, yeah, I remember, there was one that is the Volkswagen Lupo, but isn't that thing like a glorified Volkswagen Golf? I think it is. Hey, well, I will have to look it up, how many Volkswagen out there are that count as sport cars, because yeah, the Golf is a very humble commute car. Even if this version might be more sporty, I still think that it's pretty hard to take away the humbleness. That was bad, but it's fine. That thrust guy is in second place by quite a lot. So they are definitely not letting me get too far. Oh, and he even took the shortcut. Okay, that's it's a Mustang? I think it is. Yeah, it is a Mustang. Alright. That could be an issue, but yeah, I can take a shortcut too, you know? You're not the only one. Yeah, this Mustang is not joking around. Well, to be fair, the main antagonist here started with a Mustang. I mean, now he drives my old BMW car, but he started with a Mustang, which is a shame because it looked better as a villain car than my BMW. Well, maybe he tuned it. Will be, I don't know. That's something we will see when we get there. But yeah, the point is that I like his Mustang. It was cool. Look evil. Also, how is it going, Sunshine? Yeah, the physics are a lot better. Well, to be fair, everything in this game is a lot better. He did start with a Mustang, but it was worse than our BMW. I don't know, that feels like skill issue to me. I mean, I'm driving with a Volkswagen Golf and I will beat his ass, so I feel like that's just a skill issue. I mean, this game I still haven't obviously gotten very far yet, but in Underground 1 I beat the entirety of the game with a Peugeot 200 He switched the engine. I don't know what he did. Oh, it's raining. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing well. And so far, doing things. But yeah, the point, what I'm trying to say is that here it's all about the driver. But it would be nice to see a Volkswagen Golf be like this in real life. But yeah, just know that this is a work of fiction. You won't see a Volkswagen Golf do this shit in real life. It will be nice though. I mean, it especially looks pretty goofy, I gotta say. Like this car reaching the speed of a NASCAR. It's fine. Don't worry, we can explain it as Sherman engineering. It's actually the work of Sherman engineering. There are some cars in the game that could reach 400 kilometers per hour. Well, that's... if that's true, I'm afraid that that's a little bit, yeah, out of left field. Because not many cars in the world can reach 400 kilometers per hour. Well, I mean, it depends. But usually, for a car to reach 400 kilometers per hour, aside from obviously having an engine that's not gonna blow up, they also need like a very good acceleration, because there aren't that many places in the world where you can accelerate to 400 kilometers per hour without, you know, without taking a while to reach that speed. They reach 420, 440 in the game. And can you imagine if those cars could do that in real life? That would be funny. You know, in real life, I think that, I mean, some cars can reach 400 kilometers per hour, but it has to be under very specific conditions. Well, and then you have some things that are not even cars, that are basically like, I don't know, like a rocket with wheels, right? Yeah, that can probably reach more than 400, but yeah. Was a Mercedes prototype that could reach 500? Well, there are a lot of prototypes out there that can do a lot, but I don't know if I should count them as real cars. Is it me, or did the game seem more fun during the PS1 or PS2 era? Well, as much as I would like to say yes, no, that is just you. There are people that are younger than all of us that enjoy a lot of the games released nowadays. And when they will get our age, they will remember them as fondly as some of us remembers these games, right? So yeah, as much as I would like to say yes, they were better, nah, not really. What was the case though, start the race, finishing it, and head to a safe house. Well, thanks for the tip, but I'm fine. I think I prefer it this way. I mean, after all, there are milestones to it, so... Alright, I need to hide here. Here. No, enter. Enter. Wait, where is the hiding spot? Here. Yeah, that's a fucked up hiding spot. Alright. Yeah, well, it certainly is a hiding spot with how hard it is to get there. Well, we got one milestone for escaping in less than 3 minutes.
Hey, it's me. Great run. I'd love to see the look on Razor's face now.
Really wanna see Razor's face? I mean, it's what I was saying the other day. The actors in this game are all extremely hot. It's actually quite crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure if I was a girl, I would be... You know... what's the word? When you... drooling. I will be drooling all over Razor. But I'm not. Wait, this is not where I want to go. I wanted to go to the garage, but I can simply do this. Sorry, I forgot. Also, how is it going, Wasabi? Just be glad it's not the T-Rex from Cruising Blast. Oh, that's a pretty nice one. Cannot really call it a car, though. Speed Trap? Yeah, sure. 7-year-old me had his eyes locked on the screen whenever Mia was on it. Well, it makes sense. Well, to be fair, in this game I cannot really say I cannot believe this is rated E for everyone, because it's not. This is rated T. Like, this is not a game made for 7 years old, that's for sure. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, I think most people in general just ignore the ESRB ratings anyway, so... But yeah, it's oh fuck, what the hell, where did that come from? The point is that at least the rating in this game makes sense. I played it on the PC of my grandma's brother. Yeah. I personally, when I was a kid, the only Need for Speed game that I played was Need for Speed 2 on PC. Which, I mean, was a pretty good game. So obviously when you compare it with this game, it's like they are whole worlds apart, of course. But... that's what I had back then, when I was a kid. Not precisely because of the era, mind you, but because of the economics, right? When the PS2 came out, I definitely did not have the PS2, like I had it years later. So yeah, before that, I played games on PC and PS1. Well, and the Sega Genesis too. But yeah, the only Need for Speed I had back there was the PC Need for Speed 2. It was a cool game. I mean, it was extremely straightforward. So I didn't even need to think too hard about it. Like, you just basically race fast and that's it. I hope that the guy in first place is not Smoothie here, and if he is, I hope that he doesn't snipe my points. I push him, it's okay, don't worry. Still won. When I was a kid, I didn't have a PC, console, or phone. I got my first phone at like 13. Well, let me tell you something. I'm 29 and I still haven't had a phone. So yeah. Don't know if that makes you feel better or not. I hate phones so much that I never got one. And I still plan on not getting one either. Hopefully I can pull that off, but I don't know. I always got the console a few years after release, yeah. Yeah, in my case, it will be unthinkable of purchasing a console the moment it releases, at least when I was a kid, right? Yeah, really. I mean, I absolutely hate phones so much. I think that they are one of the most evil inventions possible. And I wish that multiple places did not ask for them, but they do. They do ask for them. So I usually use a family member phone. How do you communicate long distance? I mean, I use messaging applications. In this case, Discord. But I mean, if I need to send an email, I use an email. And for example, in my shop, we use Microsoft Teams. And well, for any formal request, we can easily do, you know, mails. I don't use the phone for anything related to communication. The only thing that I use phone for is for shitty ass applications that require you to use a phone. Mostly bank applications. I use a family member phone for that. But yeah, I don't have one and I hope I never will. Imagine your hate for phones passes to the next generation of your family. There won't be a next generation, so I'm not worried about that. Though even if there was a next generation, if anything, usually very strong beliefs, especially stubborn ones like that one about hating phones, those usually tend to have the opposite effect in kids, you know. Like usually they go for the opposite. They are like, you know, well, you don't like phones, well, I like phones. Right? So if there was a next generation, my hatred for phones will have the opposite effect. But yeah, don't worry, there's not gonna be one, because I prefer it that way. I can keep my sanity. Well, yeah, I mean, I've seen that a lot of people that are chronically addicted to their phones have become more and more insane. So, not to mention, not just insane, some of them haven't even turned insane, but they are addicted to it. Like, it's like crack. Like, they cannot be without their phone next to them and without checking worthless shit every 2 seconds. Like, dude, it's like you became a smoker. You became a smoker, but instead of a cigarette, you're using a phone. You're addicted. It's like most of society. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing that pisses me off so much, that phones have become so widespread that you are expected to have one. And if you don't have one, there are things that you straight up cannot do. Like, for example, if I want to transfer money from my bank account, I need the phone. But I don't need the phone because the technology is not available. Obviously it is. But these assholes insist in requiring, like, you know, a token generator from a cell phone application. The excuse is that it's supposedly safer. Yeah, it's safer until you lose your phone. Because with that same criteria, you could just make an application that I can install on my computer and make it so that it tracks, I don't know, the motherboard model like some other things already do. And in case you change it, you have to, you know, do something. Wow, nice truck. You have to do something, hopefully not very painful. But yeah, like, there is no excuse. They just want to basically make it more annoying. I only use my phone when I don't have anything to do. Yeah, well, I don't use it because I don't have one, but I mean, you could say that in my case the computer will be the computer will be the equivalent, but the difference is that for the computer you have to be here, like you have to be sitting here to use the computer, right? If I'm not here, I cannot use my computer. So let's say that I'm eating and that, you know, or we are in a conversation with a lot of people, I will be there, like talking, but like paying attention to what's being talked about, because I don't have a phone and I don't have access to the computer either. So my full focus is in whatever activity I'm doing. So even though you can say that the computer is an equivalent when it comes to, you know, using it for a very big period of time, it's still quite different in the sense that you can only use it on the spot where the computer is and nowhere else. And that is a huge difference. Believe it or not, it is a huge difference. What about for emergencies? I mean, I always have how is it called? A family member close to me. So for emergencies, there is always someone there. For now. Later I'll worry about that when the time comes. For now, it's not an issue. If it becomes an issue, well, we will see. I mean, there are a lot of things that I still haven't thought about the far future, so I'll worry about them when the time comes. But for the time being, I'm fine as I am. Talking to someone, then pull a phone and stare at it while talking, I'm just gonna think you're an asshole. Well, I had that happen a lot of times. Like, I had friends come over to my house and they just pull out their phone. Like, let's say that we were about to play a console game that is like, I don't know, a fighting game, just to give an example. And you see that it's about to start, like the fight, and they are still looking at their phone. I'm like, dude, it's about to begin. So it's pretty clear that they don't give a shit, that they are more interested in the phone. And that sucks, obviously. But yeah. It's not like they do it out of malice, it's that they do it because they are genuinely addicted. Like they are genuinely, you know, tied psychologically to the phone. But it is what it is. Alright. Man, this type of race ends are so fucked up because you go straight to the fucking wall while you're being chased by the police. That's crazy. Damn, 6 roadblocks? That's fucked up. 6 roadblocks, dude. Yeah, to get to those milestones, I will have to be here. Wait, no, it's not. Wait, is it roadblocks? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I confused the icon. My bad. I think I didn't get a single one with that. No, I did get... Oh shit. I got a couple more with that. Damn, I got all of them. Holy fuck. But I guess it's a good opportunity to do some of these milestones, right? Well, ideally you will want to do all of them, but we will see. The problem is that the roadblock milestone is always so annoying because it does not depend on you, it depends on... Ah, fuck. It depends on the police. And if they decide to pull it off. Well, I should get the trading paint one and most likely the bounty one as well. What the hell? What are these guys even doing? That wasn't even a Rhino unit. Roadblocks depend on the hit level. Yeah, I assumed that was the case, but I mean the other time I was in like level 3 hit and they were still struggling to summon them. No, they start appearing in hit level 2, it's just that sometimes they don't like using them and they don't use it. Well, speaking of hit level 3, that's hit level 3. Promise that I kinda fuck everyone up. No, never mind, we have another one here. The bounty... Still a little bit far from the 30,000 objective, but... yeah, we can get there. The police is so bad because it's the PS2 version? Or you're saying that in other versions the police is less dumb? Well, considering how heavy the consequences of getting captured by the police are, I think I'm glad that that they are dumb, because if there were real consequences, this would be a problem. Well, I mean, there are real consequences, but I mean that they are so dumb that it's usually not a problem. But yeah, I guess it's a blessing in disguise. The Xbox 360 is the overall best version of the game. It tends to happen for a few releases, yeah. Wait, where did this moron go? Come on, dude. Am I really gonna escape? No, there is someone nearby. There you are. See? I knew you had it in you. Alright. So... unfortunately, well, there hasn't been a single oh shit, Rhino. Well, I dodged the Rhino. The Rhinos are definitely a sham scare. That was close. The cop despawned, yeah, I assume it was something like that. Well, at this point I don't care how the roadblocks, but I do want to get the trading paint one and the bounty. Well, speaking of roadblock, there is a roadblock right here. Boom. Damn, this asshole drives straight to the wall. Nice. Good shit, dude. Oh, another roadblock. I doubt that I'm gonna get 2 seats in this pursuit, but could give it a try. Wow, nice roadblock, dude. Might as well put a checker flag there, just for good measure. Oh, okay, we got one of the bounties. So the trading paint one is remaining, and well, obviously the roadblock one. Alright, trading paint should be, well, nice shit, dude. No, I only need 2 more. I'm assuming this one will be one of them. Wait, did I get him? Did he dodge me? No, okay, there we go. And then I need 1 more. Oh, Rhino. Fuck. At least I did get the trading paint. Ouch. Alright, we got the trading paint and the bounty, so the only one remaining will be the roadblock. Which, by the way, there is another one here. Okay. We will need 3 more roadblocks to get that last milestone. See what I mean? Like, right now the hit level is 3, and despite all of the shit that I'm doing, the hit level is not going up, so that's what makes me think that the hit level is tied to progression, because why wouldn't it be going up right now if it went up in the entirety of the pursuit until it got to 3? Once it gets to 3, it stops going up. So I am assuming it's progression tied. Unless you tell me that this version of the game has 3 as the maximum, which would be pretty funny. But yeah, if 3 is not the maximum, then it's pretty clear something is capping it. What is it? I don't know. I'm gonna go check right now why it isn't showing up. I mean, I'm glad that it's not showing up, I should clarify. But yeah, if there are more levels than 3, they wouldn't be showing up. Oh, there is a roadblock. Oh, it was in the other side. Well, it still counts. Basically, when you go through a roadblock, even if it's not through the roadblock in itself, it still counts. So I don't know why I tried to go through it again, since it already counted. You basically have the whole city here trying to get me. I feel like at this point, you know, when you've been chasing for so long, when you're costing so much resources, I feel like maybe, I don't know, you should start pulling out the guns, right? Like, I'm not saying that you should shoot to kill, but I don't know, at least shoot at the tires. Like, at this point, I'm essentially a national danger. Oh, another roadblock. Okay. I need only one more roadblock and we get all the milestones. Oh, you also got backup. That's pretty cool. I got the info. And what does the info? Ah, shit. Wow. Oh, you can... Oh, if you respawn, you get busted. I didn't know that. So you're not allowed to respawn? Fuck. How was I supposed to know? Damn it. And just when I had one roadblock remaining. When you get busted, you will need to settle all your infractions, pay the cash owed, or use a get out of jail free marker. This marker will postpone your debt and prevent an impound strike. If you don't have enough cash or the right marker, the police will impound your car. I mean, honestly, this is champ change, but I do have markers, so might as well use the marker, right? Yeah. Sure. Here is your marker, bro. Yeah, Seb, of course. Why would I... What do you mean, a Seb? Yeah, it's the only car I have. Though, did the milestones still count? I mean, the ones I did. No, they didn't count. Well, so that's also another interesting information. If you get caught, even if you did the milestones, unless you escape, you are not getting them. Alright. Well, sure, I guess. Hit level 4 is unlocked after you beat the 9th rival, and hit level 5 is unlocked when you beat the 5th rank rival. Your bounty decreases and milestones don't count if you get caught. Well, the bounty decreasing kinda sucks, but... I mean, I had no idea that respawning will cause the pursuit to end, you know? Like, I had absolutely no clue. If I had knew that, I wouldn't have done it. Like, I feel that instead of making you get automatically busted, it should not be allowed. Because if you get automatically busted, why the hell will you even choose it? Like, no one in their right mind will choose to respawn if it's an automatic capture. So I feel like it should just be forbidden instead. That's a shame. Damn it. Well, now I know at least. Well, in fact, we learn a lot of things from that. Like, essentially, the milestones don't work if you get caught. If you get caught, you need to pay. It's not that much money, but it depends on how much damage you dealt. It didn't seem to be that much, though. Like, it was 15,000, I think, counting all the infractions I ever had with this car, so taking that into consideration, it wasn't really that bad. And then well, the real issue here is how much time I wasted with that pursuit. That's the real problem. It's all that time wasted, I will have to do all that shit again, which is very annoying simply because it's slow. It is what it is. What can we do? Guess at least learning was valuable enough, I guess. I'm also not having many issues with cash anyways. Oh yeah, I was gonna try this. What happens when you... Yeah, okay, so you can use the slowdown before you do a sham to avoid the cutscene. I mean, you still slow down technically, just that the slowdown gives you a lot more control because you're actually seeing it from the driving perspective, right? Okay. Your dog got hit so many times that it should look like Doc Hudson. Well, I mean, if the damages were permanent, I think that my car will no longer be a car. In that my car will just be a bunch of plastic and metal and oil. It will just be scrap. Get out of here. That's it. Wait, I thought it was a coincidence, but you know that one of the guys in this race is called Smoke Show, and when he got eliminated it say Smoke Show got smoke. And I don't think it was a coincidence that it said that. So they have custom messages for each of these guys. That's pretty funny. This guy got smoke. Pretty cool. But maybe it was only for that guy. Or maybe it was only a coincidence. Or maybe I just hallucinated and it didn't say that. Many possibilities, actually. Too many possibilities. Okay. Give me the win. That was free. You know, for Alice, it only say Alice got knocked out. Yeah. Now I'm assuming that it happens for specific ones.
Early. What's up? Didn't think we'd be easy, did you? Let's see you hold it down after work goes out.
Whole lot of green. Are we talking about money or are we talking about another type of green? Because you know that I choose race, I'm not a dealer. Can't believe that Earl is a stoner. Anyways, hold up. I kinda wanna do the milestone events though. Well, I guess I could do the cameras. Nah, fuck it. After getting captured, I'm actually hungry for... You know... I'm hungry for the run back. You know, I know he meant money, but it was just a show. Though there's something that I don't understand. The loading screen implied that your car gets a strike when you get captured, but it doesn't really get a strike if you either put an out of shale thingy or if you pay, right? Like, does this car have a strike right now? Because I don't think it should have, according to what it said when I got captured. It's just that the loading screen is making me have second thoughts. Like, does this Volkswagen have a strike now? Well, if it has a strike, I also don't really see it in the UI anywhere, so I'm not sure. Boom. You don't get a strike if you pay with the marker. Oh, so that's how it is. If you pay with money, you still get a marker. Okay. Well, that I didn't know that. So it's not the same. You can check the strike you can see in your garage if you select the car. Okay. Alright, so that's interesting. So paying with money is not the same as using the out of shale thingy. Like, they are actually different, not just in that one is more limited, but also that you don't get a strike. Alright, that's important to know. That actually is very important to know. Alright. Wait, no, that's not a shortcut. Wow, that's a lot of you guys. There shouldn't be that many of you, because check this out. Wait, did I... That... Okay, I catch a lot of them, actually. Yeah, I catch so many of them, in fact, that I got the bounty, and by a lot. Look at the bounty, and I have 66,000. I also got the trade paint thingy. I don't know if I'm thinking here to choose escape and ignore the roadblock, but I mean, if I do the roadblock eventually, I will need to do a pursuit like this one anyway, so I don't think it really makes a difference. Like, you will have to do it anyway, so... Well, technically you don't have to do it if you don't want to. Like, if you don't want to do it, like, you don't need to do it, right? But yeah. I'm still unsure of what I said about going for 100% or not. Because especially if later on the pursuits get into hit level 4 and 5, that might be the real issue, and it might be very hard to do the milestones without getting captured. So yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I just hope that they didn't use the roadblock milestone so often, because it really does not depend on you, it depends on RNG, you know? He level 4 is unlocked. Yeah, I know, I read that. After I beat Earl, level 4 becomes a thing. Okay, there is a roadblock here. Still go through them. You can do the slow motion all you want, but I still very well got through it. Oh, that's a dead end. Damn, looking at the radar for something like that is so dangerous. You go there at full speed thinking it's like a shortcut. No, it's a dead end, dude. A dead end, and if you're actually being chased at the moment when you get there, you're absolutely boned. Absolutely. Okay, roadblock. Go there, go there. Well, you're leaving me a spot wide open on the right, bros. Bros. It's fine though. Oof. I don't know if those columns are solid or not. They kinda look like they are solid. and there is no reason to risk it thinking they are otherwise, right? They are solid, yeah. I assume that. Though I'm actually escaping here. Hey, can you morons actually not let me escape? Because I don't wanna escape. Well, at least the cooldown is long enough, but is it gonna be... Well, no, we don't know if it's long enough. We don't know if these guys are actually gonna... Yeah, anything that doesn't have the red triangle is solid. Yeah, I assume that. Alright, maybe if I go back to the road they are gonna see me. Come on. Don't be morons. I'm wide open here. Okay, there is someone there. There you go. Finally. I have to do your job for you, stupid ass cops. Right. Give me 2 more. And it's such a shame that... Oh, where are you going? Such a shame that last time I was 1 roadblock away, but it's fine. I'm gonna be 1 roadblock away in a little bit, just watch. Just you watch. Oh, you picked the wrong... Man, these guys are so stupid. Pick the wrong... the wrong road. They are corrupt cops, you can't expect much from them. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Make no mistake, some corrupt cops are, you know, are not stupid. Some of them are. But there are some corrupt cops that are actually quite a menace. I guess most of them you wouldn't really see them wide in the open, probably. Okay, we have another roadblock. Oh, that's an interesting one. I still dodged it, but good effort. One more and we are done with the milestones and we can escape, though. That's a lot of bounty, because it's not just the bounty that you see up there, but the milestones individually, each one gives you a lot of bounty. And there is still more bounty to get from the cameras. Oh, fuck, there was a roadblock there. Does this still count as passed? Probably not, it's too far. I need the spawn. Fuck. Damn it, dude. Or, well, it's still there, actually. Alright, let's see if I can... There you go. Nice. Alright, so it's time to actually escape now. It's actually time to... This should be a... wait, there's someone in my ass. Who? I don't see anyone. Stop making shit up. Oh, there it is. Well, now we are not there anymore, mister. Right, so hold up. I need... Fuck. See, now it's the time. It's something that seems like it's pretty common. When you actually want to escape, it's hard. And when you want the pursuit to keep going, it's like you escape accidentally. Seems like it's a very recurring thing here. Wait, that wasn't... Shut up. And the worst part is that we're also completely surrounded everywhere. I can do a couple of unorthodox turns though, see how that goes. Oh yeah, they are absolutely everywhere. So even if I could... Oh yeah. Damn, look at the frame rate there. That was pretty funny. That frame rate suffered a little bit. Like when the Rhino impacted, it's like the game started to go at 5 frames per second for a little bit. That was pretty funny though, I gotta say. Good shit. More rhinos. Can get this, but I don't know if that's gonna hit anyone. Well, it hit 2 of them. The other ones are still here, though. Apparently there are 2 cars following me. Well, I think that that's what it means. Like, that's how to read the icons there. And look at the amount of roadblocks that I'm seeing now that I don't need them. Alright, let's see if you can get through this. Bitch. Oh, there is a roadblock ahead though. You probably want to go back, actually. Probably. Okay, there are hiding spots. I'm assuming that's inside the garage area. It actually isn't. Or, no, it isn't. It's... No, it is. Never mind. It is the garage. Get in! Wait, and the hiding spot is... come on! Okay, I'm hiding. 21 touch and 14 destroy them. Yeah, that's what they get for trying to catch me.
Hey, you're really making a mark out there. I got some info on that police chopper. If just duck out under some cover. They may be fast, but they can't see through objects. Just make
Yeah, well, so far the choppers are not an issue.
Number 9's ready. He's heard all the hype, and the word is he's not so sure he can take you.
Alright, so apparently after getting this guy you get to Rockport. The problem is that here if I go outside of this parking I'm probably gonna get shunned by the police, so... Because I wanted to do that camera thing, but I'm pretty sure the police is right outside, so... Not a good idea. Okay, there are still events to do, which are the toll booth and the drag race. I can do the drag race, but judging by how the previous one went, I'm not sure if I can win it. I'll try though. I mean, not like I have any other thing to do here. Oh, we're going against another Volkswagen Golf, an Audi, and I don't know what's the other guy. Kinda look like another Audi. That truck was crazy. Oh shit, okay. Damn, that's... Man, the traffic in these events is so fucked up. That's what makes this drag event so hard. You should have traffic everywhere. I see, for example, there, for that specific one, there were 2 lanes completely blocked. Well, depending on how fast you were going, probably 3 of them. That's how fucked up it is. Yeah, I guess you go to the right. Oh, no. The guy was doing some weird shit, but yeah. I think that at some point, the difficulty... I could not have seen that. But yeah, the difficulty is not really winning the race. The difficulty is finishing the race. Like, if you're able to finish the race, it seems pretty likely that you might be able to finish it. To win, I mean. But... it's just that hard to finish it. Okay, so how do I dodge that? Seems like they take the entirety of the road there. Like, I done that cross road like 3 times, and all 3 times I crashed. And I think that all 3 times I went to different lanes. So I'm not sure which one you want me to take there. A little bit weird. I thought the left one was the right one, but apparently not. Well, that one worked that specific time, and I win. You had a little open space here. It seems, well, I could have used the slowdown to be fair. Like, you don't have too much time to react to it. Okay, we have this thing very close. I just hope, at this point, I just hope that the police doesn't see me, but we will see. Alright, so, well, I don't think the police is my worry here. It's the fact that it was too slow, god damn it. It's fine. You're supposed to take it from the other side, most likely, since you have a straight line. Okay, so the only race event remaining is the toll booth, and then we're done with that, and it's only the cameras. That are 3 of them, and then we can go against this Earl guy. Apparently yesterday everyone was hyping this guy up, saying that he's Mr. Rubber Banding and shit like that, but I don't know. I mean, apparently he is afraid of me, according to the phone messages. Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. My Volkswagen Golf can surely beat a Lancer Evo, right? Well, in this world of fantasy, yeah, it can. You imagine in real life a fucking Volkswagen Golf and a Lancer Evo? I wonder who will win. That's fucked up. Not to mention the Lancer Evo is also probably one of the best sport cars that you had at the time, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 4WD. 4WD that, well, also gets used in rally. Bro gets light speed once you leave him behind. Well, we will see about that. We will see how much light speed he gets. Hey, don't worry. My humble Volkswagen will take him on. No worries. No worries whatsoever. And this is a very long toll booth event. It's only halfway done right now. So some of these toll booth events really feel like they go through the entirety of the city, you know? Well, you can say that it depends on when cars are modified, but a Volkswagen Golf, the only way you could make a Volkswagen Golf be faster than a Lancer Evo is if the Lancer Evo is, you know, heavily damaged or has issues, or you basically change everything in the Lancer Evo, you know, like you replace every, in the Volkswagen. You replace everything in the Volkswagen, like the engine and everything, and at that point, do you even have a Volkswagen? You replace the drivetrain, the engine, everything. At that point, the only Volkswagen thing about that car is the body, and that's assuming you didn't replace that too. That's what tuning is. I mean, it depends. Usually an engine tends to be the heart of the car. You can replace the engine, of course, but the point is that when you replace an engine is where you really ask yourself, is this the same car? Because the engine is kinda what defines the car in a way, you know? So changing the engine is kinda like changing the car in itself. Alright, hold up. So I did all the race events and the only thing remaining are the cameras. Well, hopefully these assholes don't catch me. My dream car is to remake the BMW. Well, all I can tell you is that when it comes to cars, if you have cars as a hobby, you need to have a shit ton of money. What you mean too slow? It say 240, you sack of shit. Damn it. But yeah, the point is that having cars as a hobby, I wouldn't say that you need to be a millionaire. I mean, it depends on where you live, I guess, but just as a warning, you need a lot of money. A lot of money. So it's not for everyone. Not to mention that, especially if your idea is buying cars that are from the early 2000s, they are gonna become more and more expensive as well. You know? There were only 10 planned street legal versions of the MR GTR, but only 6 were made. And like 2 or 3 were bought. Yeah, well, there's also a lot of that, a lot of exclusivity when it comes to cars. Well, not to mention, if you are a Ferrari fan and you are not already a millionaire, yeah, good luck getting a Ferrari car. Like, those assholes are apparently super exclusive to who they sell their cars to. So I think that it's not even about having a lot of money. I think that you also need to be in their good side. Like, if Ferrari for some reason doesn't like you, it's not gonna sell you their car, even if you have the money. Or that's what I heard, not like I can relate, since obviously I'm not even close to having the amount of money to even think about owning a car. But, well, technically I could own a car, it would just be an extreme money waste. It wouldn't be worth it. But yeah, a Ferrari, yeah, not even close. Nice, so that's the last camera. Boom. Alright, so with that, we are good to go against Mr. Earl. Let's see, Mr. Earl, you got apparently quite a... Oh, there is a speed trap event, that's interesting. Was not expecting that. Ferrari sells cars to anyone with money, but they make you sign something that basically makes it so you can't mod the car at all, not even repaint it. Yeah, I heard that Ferrari has some fixation with the color red as well. Look at this guy drifting, showing off. Alright. Bring it on. So you're saying this guy is Mr. Rubber Banding. Okay. Wait, Cell Dueler is part of the soundtrack too? I wasn't expecting that. Cell Dueler is the same guy that... Well, I don't know if it's a guy or a group of people. They made the soundtrack for the season 2 of Killer Instinct. That's pretty cool. And yeah, they usually do like this metal thingy. I mean, that's what's supposed to be the soundtrack of Killer Instinct. It's pure metal. Very good soundtrack, by the way. You know, the Killer Instinct. Well, honestly, fighting games, for whatever reason, most of them have amazing soundtrack. You know, that's one thing that fighting games have. That regardless of how shitty they are as fighting games, or as games in general, their soundtrack usually tends to always be in top form. And yeah, Killer Instinct is Definitely not an exception. Killer Instinct has very good soundtrack. But I'm specifically talking about like the reboot. The original one also has good soundtrack, but yeah, in this case I'm talking about that. Right, so the problem is that this guy, is he gonna take away the points? Not enough. Nice. Well, at least the first event was free, but let's see about this sprint event. Well, that's weird. It's a sprint event, but it's still 4 minutes and a half. Damn. I was not expecting that. 4 minutes and a half for a sprint event. Because if it was 4 minutes and a half for circuit, it would make sense. But for sprint, it means that it's an extremely long trail. Which also means that if you lose, you have to retry quite a lot. Let's see, Mr. Earl, what do you do? He's pretty fast, there is no doubt about it. But... well, yeah, pretty fast, but not very smart, it seems. I think that he put all the stats in speed and he forgot to put them in intelligence. Well, it's fine, don't worry about it. It happens. I do believe in what I've been told, that apparently once he's behind, he's gonna rubber band his way back to you very quickly. Right now, the difference is pretty big. So let's see just how fast he gains distance. He will catch up, don't worry. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Well, he will catch up if I do shit like this, that's for sure. If I do shit like that, I have no... oh, well, he also... I mean, everyone has trouble with that corner, so... he wasn't an exception there. Okay. Oh, I didn't take the shortcut. Well, oops. Oh, it's because you can't, it's from the other side. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We're doing this in reverse of how we usually do it, so yeah. There is no shortcut. Well, there is a shortcut if the shortcut is ending your life. Yeah, that's a shortcut to do that. But not if you want to win the race. If that dumbass doesn't hit a wall again. Well, we have him right here. Right next to us. We're trading a little bit of paint in here. Okay. There's still a little bit of track left, so... oh, what the hell? Dude, this guy is crashing against everything that is crashable. It's like this guy is attracted to walls. He's a wall file. Yeah, that's not a word, but... yeah. If there was a word for people attracted to walls, it would be that. It's fine. It's pretty far, but we are also not that close to the end yet, so theoretically he can still catch up. We will see if he does. He is very far, but 92% remaining in a track like this is not super close. I still have nitro, however, so if it comes to... okay, yeah, there it is. Well, that was free. So all that hype for Mr. Rubber Banding, and I still beat his ass effortlessly, so... yeah, Mr. Rubber Banding I guess he burned all that rubber for nothing. Oh yeah. Get out of here, Mr. Bucket Hat. We don't need you here. So, the markers. The thing is that I will pick the performance thingy, but I already got it repeated, so I'm not gonna pick it because if it's a repeat, it's an absolute waste. And they actually put the visual upgrade, so I'm getting one of these and a question mark. A unique custom gauge, well I would have preferred a vinyl honestly. This one I will get it, but so far I gotten like 2 repeats, so I rather not. So in that case we're gonna go for this one for example. So I got an extra impound strike. You have the option of increasing the allowed impound strikes on any of your cars by 1. Well, that's pretty cool. Rockport Borough has now been unlocked. Alright, so that's the new area. The difficulty is higher in the Xbox 360 version, it could be. So now we have... Who is this? Shade Barrett, nickname Jewels. She uses a Mustang and says, "This sweet thing..." That's an interesting thing to refer to a person. This sweet thing goes by the name Jewels. She's all about big block and muscle. She's got a lot of mileage under her wheels, so don't be tempted to do anything stupid. She's got some serious power under the hood. Well, yeah. Wait, it say drag races? Fuck. We're gonna have to do drag races, that will be a problem. Yeah, that's fine. So she likes muscle cars, that's why she has a Mustang. I mean, Mustang is the definition of American muscle cars. Well, maybe not this one in particular, like this one is a little bit modern, but... I mean, I guess it's still considered a muscle car. When you say muscle cars, usually it's the Mustang that comes to mind immediately. Alright.
It's Mia. Way to go, you're officially number 9 on the blacklist. Take a good look around.
Yeah, I'll get familiar, sure. Wait, where am I? I'm not there yet, but I could go there. Yeah, this is downtown Rockport. So what I could do is head to this event manually. Though, no, before I do that, shouldn't I go to... Yeah, I should go to a shop. I am in a shop though, right? Is this the marker? Oh, it is, damn. That's so convenient. Nice. That's exactly where I wanted to be. Alright, so I'm assuming that that token... No, it's not here. I'm assuming it's somewhere, but we do have the visual thingy. So, custom gauge. We'll be lying if I say that I didn't want the glint, but... I mean, I'm a sucker for things that shine, but... This one doesn't look as good as the Underground 2 one, so... This one I'm not even sure what it tries to be. I know that it's called hairpin, but it doesn't even look like a hairpin. I guess it's unique enough that I will want to install it, maybe. Yeah, we can do it, whatever. Oh, you can even change the color, the color of the little thingy, okay. I mean, we could make it... The shame there is no red. Oh, you can also change the color of the lettering. And even the background. Well, that's interesting, that lets you do all of that. I don't know. Could make it purple. Well, this is more like teal rather than purple. The lettering... I think the blue goes well. Well, that light blue, yeah. And then we make it... Well, the red might look out of place here. We could actually make it light blue. Or even dark blue. Yeah, okay, that looks fantastic, actually. Well, maybe to me. I don't know to you, but to me, looks pretty cool. Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Go back. And go back. And install it. And we got it. Alright, so... I guess the other trinket that is about having one more strike is something that you need to do through your garage, because it doesn't seem like it's here. Wait, fuck. I didn't mean to get out of the shop. I need to also install the performance upgrades. The performance upgrades, what do we have? Not engine. We have transmission, Super Pro transmission for increased top speed and acceleration. Suspension, not yet. Nitro, not yet. Tires, also not yet. On the next one though. Not yet on brakes, and I guess not yet on turbo. No. Alright, so yeah, for the most part I think that the upgrade, the performance upgrade are kind of slowing down in that regard. Okay, so yes, with that, yeah, that add extra impound thingy marker, I don't know where that thing is. Alright, hold up, let me, here, yes, go to that location. Gotta say though that I don't know why I decided to go for that color, considering that my car is obviously orange, but considering that it's something that you don't really see in the outside and it simply affects the UI, I think it looks cool, but it probably will look better with a car that actually uses that color. It's whatever. It's not important enough. I wonder if you can change the color later on, or if you have to straight up purchase a new one. I'm not sure how those mechanics will work in comparison to Underground. I think in Underground you had to purchase them again if you wanted to change the color. Alright, so this is a lap knockout. So this is the new area. How different does the new area look, I wonder? We will see. You can change the color of the car. Well, yeah, I know that, but in this case I want to maybe in the future change the color of the tachometer, because the car I don't mind it being orange. I like the way the orange looks here. Go to the upgrade shop and choose customization. You know, I know that, but it's like you have to do it again, right? Like you have to purchase it again if you want to change the color once you already obtain it. Yeah, that's what I mean. So this area doesn't look much different from... Doesn't look much different from the first one, I guess. You only pay like 1k. In that case, I think I would prefer keeping this color. Probably. It's fine. Though, I don't know, like changing the car to purple now, but I feel like it will look too close to the Peugeot probably. Or probably not the best idea. I also have yet to add vinyls to my car. Though I feel like if I add vinyls, the color will have to be black. I think it's the only one that will fit with this orange, especially considering that I also have the carbon hood. But it's a very unoriginal pick to pick black, especially instance, I also, well, technically I picked gray on the vinyls of the previous game, but still. And knocked out. And this guy is called Pickles. What sort of name is that? Like, who will willingly refer to themselves as Pickles? I get that you want to have a nickname, but wouldn't you think of a less stupid nickname? Yeah, I'm Pickles. Oh, it's fine. It's like if I wanted to call myself, I don't know, Letus or something. Alright. Free victory. No problem. So, here... Yeah, I should go back to safe house. Let's not do anything stupid, okay? Oh, and in the safe house I actually wanted to check if I have... Is it a rap sheet? What's this? The police... Oh, it's the first time I see this. Wait, I sign in as Cross? Okay. So, I'm not sure if here I can actually change it. Like, how do you use that thing that increases the amount of strikes you can get? It doesn't seem to be here. It also seems time busted 0, well, I guess that's the out of shale thingy. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be here. So where will it be? In car select, maybe? I don't think it's here, though. Oh, no, it is there. Like, you can use it with square. Do you want to use the add extra impound strike? You can increase your limit. Yeah, do it. Do it! There it is. Yeah, it is in car select, thanks. Alright, let's actually do some events here. Well, we already did that one. There's another lap knockout, but to avoid repetition, let's go on Speed Trap, for example. I also kind of want to go back to that event before that was a drag race that I didn't beat. That is the only event that I didn't beat so far. I mean, I didn't beat in the sense that I skipped. I would want to do it. Would be nice. Oh, I just realized something with the tachometer. By making like the little hand of the tachometer, by making it blue, that means that when it's the optimal time to do a jump start, it turns orange. So I need to take that into account because it's important. This assholes, and that was terrible because I crashed with him. I thought it was gonna be a lot sooner, the camera, but yeah, it wasn't. Didn't want to. Oh, this song, by the way, makes the video get blocked in Russian. So yeah. Rip to my Russian bros, I guess. At the same time, at least according to YouTube, no one from Russia watches the stream anyway, so it's not like anyone is being affected. But yeah, this particular song is blocking in Russia. None of the other songs are, but this one is. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously not about the song itself, but rather whoever owns the rights to the song that block all their songs in Russia. So yeah. But that's something that happens very often with any game that I play that has licensed music. The majority of them just appear there, they don't give me any issues. But some of them are like, okay, this video is now completely blocked in this territory. Right now, the only place that I've seen that happen is with both Russia and Belarus. And certain Japanese songs are essentially blocking the entirety of the world except Japan. So yeah, all things considered, it's not that big of a deal. Oh.
What's up? It's me. Yeah, I know that Raj guy. He's watching your back. I'm just wondering, you know, why he's doing it. It's a little weird if you ask me.
And so there are multiple people here that are trying to start installing fear, like into each other. Like first you have Rogue telling you, hey, I will be careful about Mia, she's a little bit suspicious. Then you have Razor telling me to beware of Rogue. Then again, whatever Razor says, I basically, you know, write it down in a piece of paper and use it as, you know, after I have the runs in the toilet. But the thing is that Rogue is supposed to be one of your friends, so the fact that he says, hey, I'll be careful around Mia is a little bit suspicious. But we will see what happens. Like everyone, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Well, yeah, obviously, that's what I expect. No spoilers at all. Anytime that you see blind playthrough in a stream title, the thing that you gotta do is not spoil. Like, not just here, but if anyone has the title blind playthrough or first time playing, never ever spoil, ever. Like, do not do it. Like, it's not a good idea. I mean, obviously in a game like Need for Speed, it's not like the story is anything important compared to the gameplay. Like, I'm not playing a visual novel where the only thing that matters is the story, but even then I still would like to, you know, to not get spoiled. And my car is already reaching 340 kilometers per hour. God damn, this Volkswagen Golf is doing some fucked up shit. Sherman engineering. Well, that's what I'm thinking actually. Since Razor has the BMW, essentially when I eventually get where he is, it will be a showdown between two Sherman giants. Except that obviously the BMW will normally smoke a fucking Volkswagen Golf without a doubt, but yeah. Here shouldn't be an issue. Essentially, it's a Sherman duel. It's a duel between Sherman powerhouses. Well, and I'm pretty sure that the reason why Volkswagen is even a powerhouse is because it's so good for people that want a cheap, reliable car, you know? Like, the Volkswagen Golf has been insane. A car is officially faster and they hit one police cruisers and rhinos. Well, I don't think that being faster than a rhino has too much merit, considering that they come from right in front of you, so... Like, the rhino could be coming at you at 20 kilometers per hour, that it will be just as deadly, you know? It's the impact, the thing that matters. Okay, we can go to this one. It's a sprint event. Yeah, let's go there. Right off. Right away. Boom. Okay. Let's see what we have in this sprint. Okay. This is a pretty good collection of cars. We have the Chevrolet Corvette. We have the Lotus. And then I think the one on the left is a Pontiac, I think. Yeah. Even though the selection of cars is not like my favorite or whatever, it's still a very good selection of cars. As I say before, differently from the underground games here, they put a lot more emphasis in European and American cars. They didn't have the obsession with Japanese cars that the underground games had. But yeah, that makes sense, since the underground games were supposed to be based in the import scene, and this one is more, you know, it's more about street races, not specified, right? Like, essentially just driving with whatever you have, right? Will be an import car or it will be whatever. Obviously here when we say import car, we're talking about non-American cars, because yeah, technically this fucking Volkswagen Golf will be an import car, I guess. Well, I'm not sure though, because technically I think that if there is an official shop, I don't think it counts as an import car, does it? Because I'm assuming Volkswagen obviously has official shops in the USA. So even though it's a German company, I don't know if it will count as an import. While a lot of the Japanese ones, or at least the Japanese models that were in underground were very exclusive, right? Like, they were not everyday cars that you could buy in Japan, I mean in the USA. Because yeah, I'm assuming that you do have a lot of Toyota shops, but like Toyota and like Nissan and whatnot, but like not any that sells the exotic cars that were using underground. Oh, we have a police officer here, unfortunately. Oh, but he didn't catch us. Oh, no, he didn't. Nice. Good avoidance. And here, once I finish this thing, we can just straight up go into... Oh, what's this?
Hey, I just got word that Razor's paying guys off to take you out. I don't know how deep it goes, so watch yourself. Don't trust anyone.
You say don't trust everyone until this is over. You know that includes you as well, right? Right, we can do this event since we're here. It's a speed trap event. Underground had so many Japanese cars because they are the easiest to tune in real life. Are they? For what reason? Is it because it's easier to find parts? Ah, what the hell? Oh! Okay. Good job taking that shortcut, bro. Actually, you know, I am curious how much the AI is actually gonna try to wait for you. Yes, I'm assuming that it most likely goes both ways. That there is negative rubber banding as well. Well, though then again, okay, no. Because this is not a normal race actually. Like this is a speed trap event, so here being fast is actually important. Like aside from what position you end, you need to be fast, so yeah, never mind. So these guys take a shortcut, but the shortcut kinda, I mean, depends on how you get out of it, but it makes you lose a lot of speed taking the shortcut like that. At least it made me lose a lot of speed because I crashed against the wall, but didn't seem like there was. Ah, fuck. Man, stupid ass Tatsy always getting in the damn way. There's also police presence in this event, it seems. But at least being a speed trap event makes sense that there will be police presence. Kinda, and also because they were cheaper and Japanese people started tuning culture. Yeah, well, that's something that I was discussing while I was playing Underground. Like, what came first? If Toge racing in Japan with mountain passes or American street races, right? Because technically it could have been either way. Okay, I'm on the lead on points here. Well, never mind. I'm no longer on the lead. Didn't last too long. Unfortunately, that guy is quite far. Seems like negative rubber banding is that much of a thing here. Seems that if these guys are far, they will be far. This most likely will have to go to a reset. We will see though. I mean, until I see the end, wanna keep going. I mean, after all, the guy that is on the lead with points is not really the guy that is in actual first place. Yeah, I'm not gonna win here no matter what. Alright, let's restart. Drifting originated from Japan. Well, I mean, drifting in itself is, you know, simply something that you can do with the car. I think if anything you will say that drifting culture. Though I'm not sure, because you know what, the USA has always been crazy about cars. So it's one of those things that I guess it will require some investigating. Wow, that guy got turbo fucked. Right, well, this time at least I got the lead. Oh, something tells me that avoiding the police here is not really something that you can do. Like, it seems that the police will get you in this event no matter what. Yeah, the problem now is that hit level 4 can actually appear. And hit level 4 might be too much. Will be a real issue. Yeah, we will see. Well, he actually was further this time, so he did not see me. But there are still a lot of roads where they most likely are gonna have a police car or two. Yeah, like that one. Yeah. Though ironically it wasn't the guy coming this way, the one that saw me, it was the guy that was looking the other side. Pretty funny. Unfortunately that camera was very slow. Like there you can easily reach 300 kilometers per hour. It's fine. I'm still on the lead here. Well, in both leads. On the lead of the... the lead of the points and the lead of the race. I just hope that none of the milestones here involve roadblocks. Because you know that that's like theoretically optional, like there doesn't need to be a roadblock milestone. It could be any other milestone. Just that they really feel like putting roadblock milestones. They really feel like it. Alright. So, we got the event and we also got a chase. So, oh, there is the spike one. Wait, why does it say 2 spikes? Like, do you want me to hit the spikes twice? But I'm pretty sure that if you hit the spikes once, for what I've been told, it's game over, right? I'm not sure what you want me to hit there. And 12 cars trying to get me. It's like they just are sending the whole army against me. I don't know what that one is. This is 3 out of 5. Yeah, I'm a little bit afraid of spikes. Like, if I'm not mistaken, in the Most Wanted remake you also had spikes, and they were also like something that immediately fuck you up. I know that in the MMO, a Need for Speed World, it also had spikes, and I think that if you hit them you will have to deal with them for the entirety of the event. You gotta be careful with that. I mean, obviously you should be able to dodge a spike stripe. It's not like once they deploy the spike you are dead, but it can be hard. I guess that's something that you will want to use the slowdown for, especially when the stakes are so high, right? Street racing started in America in 1930. It's mostly what I had in mind. Like, it's as I say, the USA is absolutely crazy about cars. They always were. Well, considering that the car, if I'm not mistaken, pretty much originated in USA in the first place. For what I understand, it was Henry Ford, right? With Ford, obviously. So it makes sense. Nice roadblock, bro. Very good. So, do you recognize what the last milestone is supposed to be? It says 3 out of 5. It has a police officer with a little shield. What does that mean? Is it about taking down 5 vehicles? Apparently I took down 1 right now. No, it says 3 out of 5. So what is it about? Well, now it says 4, or maybe it's about losing the police car. Japanese are no more for street racing due to toge and drag races. Yeah, well, toge definitely become like a cultural landmark of Japan. Toge racing and, well, things like Initial D definitely made a number at, you know, at spreading it. At least spreading the fact that they exist. Not sure how spreading doing them, but... I think that if I manage to get the... that's a problematic one. It's fine though, because going in reverse is so fast in this game. Like, it really is pretty fast, so when you crash like that and you come to a stop, you can just easily go in reverse and, you know, there are no issues. Hey, come on, keep up. I'm here. I'm here. There I am. Apparently I need one more of the final icon and I have no clue what it means. It says 4 out of 5. Like, it cannot be evading. Like, I really don't know what it means. I know that you can read it in the garage, but we are not in the garage right now. I'm gonna try to get as many trading paints here as possible. Need 3 more. At least it's an advancement. Unfortunately, we're also very close to getting to hit level 4, and that's something I would rather not do for this particular pursuit. I mean, it will be necessary if we want the spike strip, but I don't want the spike strip in this pursuit if it's possible. Okay, we need 1 more. Yeah, that's the trading paint. But what's the last one? God damn it. I wish it had a legend of what it means. Like, 4 out of 5 what? What do you want 4 out of 5? Why do you have to be so cryptic? Not to mention the icon is completely worthless as well. The icon is like supposed to be the police logo, like that doesn't tell me shit. You know? Like 5 police and 5 police officers and and what does that mean? Oh, it's in fractions, that's what it means. Well, okay, so since we got everything except for the spike strip, I think that it's a good time to try to end the chase, but that's easier said than done. I kinda lost them there, but depends on how much assholes are ahead. Wait, can I actually enter the... Oh, I could have entered the safe house, but I couldn't steer properly. It's fine, I'm gonna get to this hideout. Stay here. Did he see me? I think he saw me. No, he didn't see me. Alright, got it, nice. So only the spike strip milestone is left.
It's Mia. Can you believe this? I never knew the Rockport setup was so tight. These racers have everything planned out. I rode these streets for a long time and...
I mean, you already know what the blacklist guys are, so... Wait, what does that mean? Oh, never mind. I saw I saw something that wasn't there. Don't worry about it. Schizo moment. I actually have the total bounty, interestingly enough, but you need to do all the milestones. That's something that I didn't realize. You actually need to do all milestones. That's fucked up. So they are not optional. You actually need to, like, avoid 2 spike strips. Damn. That's messed up. If there was any place that the milestones didn't need to be mandatory, it will be here, but I guess they are. At least it seems, in case you don't want to deal with spike strips, that they only appear on hit level 4 onwards. Because so far, like the maximum I got is level 3 and they did not appear. But the fucked up thing is that like it's way too risky, because if once you hit a spike strip it's over, like you get caught, like it's extremely risky. Not to mention that I will imagine that later on the milestones are most likely gonna be about you know, doing even more than just 2 dodges. That's a problem. That's definitely a problem. I guess that's the reason why I've been told that you can leave milestones for other chapters, right? Probably would have been a good idea, yeah. A little bit too late for that, I guess. So far I did every single milestone, which means that... Though I'm not sure if that actually will work, because theoretically when you change the chapter it also changes the objectives that show up, so I don't know if milestones from another chapter will work here. Like, it wouldn't make any sense if that was the case. It could be the case. I mean, I don't know how the game works, but I don't think it should be the case. That NPC is named 10 Cent. Nice. I guess you can, if you call him a bad shell 50 Cent, you will be literally right. You will actually be literally right, not just figuratively. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you know that there are a lot of people, and especially when it comes to internet nicknames, that are simply nicknames based on famous people, you know? Like, for example, I follow a Spanish racing simulator streamer, and his username and the way that everyone refers to him is Heiki. But he's not called Heiki. Heiki is the name of an actual real racing driver called Heikki Kovalainen, right? So he got the name because of that guy. That's not his name. But that happens a lot. People using nicknames based on other people that are famous. Is 50 Cent distant cousin? Could be as well, yeah. But at least in that regard, I'm proud that my username is essentially based on my name. So I don't take my name from anyone, I take it from myself. That's cool. Yeah, a lot of people, especially people that don't expect, like a lot of streamers that don't expect to get big, and they put a whatever name, and that name is like based on something else, and then they you know, suddenly get famous and they are being referred by a name that was simply supposed to be like a silly reference, right? I think that I'm not sure if what I'm gonna be saying is correct, but I'm pretty sure that the streamer Soda Popping is based on the Punch-Out character Soda Popinski, right? Like, I think that's the point. I mean, I don't know if that's also a name that is used somewhere else, but I mean, if I had to take a guess, it's based on that. Maybe there is another Soda outside of Punch-Out, but yeah. I'm pretty sure it comes from there. Well, and then again, Soda Popinski is also a cool character. He's supposed to be the Russian boxer. Username is cut down version of my name. Name is Bladut. Just use Blood instead. Yeah, well, in my case it's the same. I mean, my name is Gabriel, which in the USA will be called Gabriel, but yeah, that's not how you pronounce it here. And yeah, Gabi is the natural alias of that name. Yeah, last name is... it depends on where you are from, but they both mean the same thing. Like, last name, I think it's usually used in the USA, and surname is used in the UK, probably. I'm Argentinian. From Argentina. You know, the country that is at the southmost part of South America. So yeah. I'm from all the way down there. Wow, nice pickup truck getting in the way like that. I completely fucked up my time bonus. Well, maybe not, actually. Does this thing even give you a bonus for going fast? Maybe not. I thought it did. At least that's what I remember from the tutorial, but maybe not. Maybe it's Fitzel. Say the name exactly how Romanians say it. Well, that's most likely because Romania is just like Spain. Well, Spain and Spanish also as a consequence. We are all Romance languages. Romance means that they come from Latin. And Romanian is a Romance language, so we essentially have the same root. So the pronunciation being the same makes sense, yeah. Yeah, Romania is one of the, I think, to me, when it comes to countries that are interesting for different reasons, I think Romania is definitely one of the most interesting European countries, because it's the one that a lot of things come from. Like, well, the first thing that comes to my mind is obviously Transylvania and the whole story of Dracula. Like, that's probably, like, when you think of Romania, probably the first thing that a lot of people think of. But I also like that it's it seems to wait, what's this? Oh, Jules is ready to race.
You're up. Jules is ready when you are.
Okay, well, I'm not ready though. Wait, hold up. Oh, so, okay. When you say milestones, the cameras also count as milestones. Well, I didn't know that. So you don't actually need to do the other thing. Like, you don't need to do the spike strip. I don't know if I want to do this one, honestly. I mean, I'm curious, but I'm most likely gonna get caught and I'm gonna get salty. I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, eventually I will have to deal with spike strips, so if it's early on, I guess it's better just to at least know what to expect. But yeah, the milestone specifically mentions that it's a roadblock, so gotta be careful with that. Because the problem is that with roadblocks, I always look at the empty space between cars, but that's most likely where the spike strip is gonna be here. So that seems like a problem. Vampires and werewolves, yeah. Yeah, that, and well, there's also the legend of Vlad the Impaler, you know? Yeah, exactly. Well, you mentioned it. Vlad the Impaler is one of Romania's old kings, and I don't know if there is a consensus. Yeah, Vlad Tepes, which has the nickname of Vlad the Impaler, right? That guy, some people say that he was an inspiration for Dracula, some other people say it's unrelated, and then the relation came later on, but usually those are like the things that tend to come up when you think of Romania. Yeah, that's he used to impale his enemies. Yeah, exactly. That's why he got the nickname Vlad the Impaler. Indeed, very fitting nickname, I will say. Very iconic as well, you know. And not everyone gets called the Impaler, I guess. All right. Even though it might be a bad idea, I wanna try this spike strip thingy. Like, I most likely am gonna hit one of them and I'm gonna get caught, but I feel like it's important to at least try. If we fail, that's fine, no problem. But it's important to at least give it a try. Because if you don't try, how will you know? You know? That's where they got the thing that vampires die if you stab a stick in their head. Yeah, well, I guess it depends. I think in the original story of Dracula, it's very specific. It's like you have to do a bunch of things to actually kill Dracula. It's like you have to stab him, then you have to fill his mouth with onions, or, well, not onion, garlic, I think, and all that shit, and then decapitate him. It's like it has like a step-by-step.
1033, cancel routine cover. I need code 3 help now.
Yeah, that sounds very evil. Hey, a lot of rulers back then were ruthless precisely because they needed to give the image that, well, they were the rulers of strong nations, right? That's the point. Right, we're out to get hit level 4, so I'm a little bit scared, honestly. But I want to try this no matter what. Come on, can we get the hit level to 4, please? It's so close. Yeah, as I say before, this is a bad idea. This is 100%. Okay, is this already spike strip? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, that wasn't a spike strip roadblock, it was a regular one. That one looked like it. Oh, the helicopter also comes out here then. Alright. Look at the look at how many fans I have. Holy shit. They all want an autograph. Yeah, something tells me that going for the spike strip milestone is not worth it at all. So yeah, there is the spike strip there. So you essentially have to go through the cars. Ah, shit. It's fine. I got through that, and I need another one. Yeah, my loyal fans. So yeah, essentially, if you want to get past a spike strip without getting impaled, You actually have to aim for the cars. You don't have to aim for the hull. You have to aim for where there are actually cars. And someone yesterday told me that the Volkswagen Golf is one of the heaviest cars in the game, so it actually is good for this, apparently. I mean, I don't know. I don't have like super knowledge about the game, but that's what I've been told. It is nice. Alright, I'll need that guy to be a little bit quicker though, bro. I'm here. Come on. There you go. See, I know you have it. The problem is that it really depends on where the spike strip appears, because if it's a narrow place, I mean, you can... Oh. What? Those guys are just standing there, okay. I guess they were supposed to be backup or something. Okay, another spike strip. Or, well, at least a roadblock, yeah, with spike strip aim. And that one I could dodge it normally. What a bunch of morons. Alright, have a chance to evade right now. Oh, there was a... It's fine.
Attention units on the code 3 chase. Suspect was last seen eastbound past the bus station. Supervisor confirmed quantity.
There is a hiding spot there. The problem is that there is so much shit here that it's hard to tell exactly where it is. And it's definitely not here. Well, that sucks. But I can go to... No. No, go back, go back. Ah, he already found me, fucking asshole. Damn it. The Golf, the Ford Mustang and the Lancer Evo? Yeah, makes sense. Especially the Mustang, it's called a muscle car for a reason. Okay, so that guy got caught. And now I have another chance to hide. Oh, apparently another roadblock. I get this one. I'm not sure if it's gonna stop him, but... Not really. I don't think... Oh no, it kinda did. When I start going here again, it's probably gonna trigger more people. I would like to go to that... Oh, a helicopter, fuck. Alright, I need to go to that hiding spot. Please tell me it's here. It's there. Oh, but... Come on. Go in. Go in. There you go. Whew. Damn. Damn, 420 on the clock. Nice. A real stoner-worthy pursuit indeed. Alright. Nice. Everything that starts well ends well, huh? You go to performance in setting and turn aerodynamics all the way up, makes your car doesn't have as much airtime. Oh yeah, you can change that sort of things. Alright, so we got all of the races and all of the milestones, so I guess only thing remaining is the challenge. Correct. Well, let's go against Shuwels. Yeah, it's a drag race on the second one, which is probably gonna be a pain in the ass, but whatever. It was 420.67. Oh yeah, I heard that 67 is a popular number nowadays. Yeah, pretty nice. Alright, so we have the Mustang menacingly staring at us from the other side. Alright. Perfect launch, nice. A pretty cool song to start a race with, huh? It's popular because of a random kid. I mean, things on the internet usually get popular for the most stupid reasons possible, you know? It's just the way it is. It's no much different from by basically any other meme. Yeah, but I mean, a lot of things get popular for no reason. I mean, you have... I mean, let me think of an example. Well, no, the example that I thought of is probably not a pretty nice one to use, but doesn't have anything tied to it. Well, that depends though. I heard from some people that it does have something tied to it, but I don't know. Also not something very nice to share, I guess. But yeah. The point is that the internet works in mysterious ways. Very early to die. Should have died when it came out. Well, personally, if you ask me, I'm not a fan of memes in general. And I usually don't like when people use memes to express themselves either. Like, I like when people use normal words, you know? When they use normal English words. I like that. It's a preference of mine. Because you know that a lot of people like inventing words that already existed before, but they for some reason like to come up with new ones. You know? It happens a lot, and I'm not a fan of it. But the internet is the perfect place for that to happen. Like, you have all sorts of very dumb terms that yeah, they already have normal English words, but they don't want to use them, right? It's fine. I guess in a word it's just the fact that, in a sense, it's simply that it doesn't help the whole thing about people forming their own opinions, because a lot of times people like to regurgitate what other people say, and they oftentimes do it using these, you know, words that are not real words but just invented on the internet, right? And I feel like that, it's like it completely kills individualism. Well, more than it already is, but yeah. It's like everyone becomes a carbon copy. Oh, I thought, wait, so you allow this guy to go right, but you don't allow me to go right? That was bullshit. Also, this is a long-ass drag race, by the way. Well, unless that time wasn't really the actual time it takes, but it said 50-something seconds. That's not a short amount. Well, there can always be the possibility of them crashing. Okay, so there is a problem. For some reason, this asshole is allowed to go to the sidewalk, but I'm not allowed. What's going on here? Like, I'm trying to dodge on the sidewalk and I'm not allowed to. But the Mustang is allowed to, for some reason. Doesn't seem very fair. Hey, the Mustang doesn't give a shit. Well, okay, the Mustang got nice. You are allowed to? Well, I was pressing right and it didn't happen, so not sure what the issue was. Well, doesn't matter because I won, so... Well, we got this girl out, shoe walls. Alright, so we got 2 markers. let's see if there is another vinyl. No vinyls here, so considering that there are no vinyls and there's only like these parts and performance upgrades, I'm gonna pick 2 of these. So let me pick the middle and the right one. Nice, get out of jail. This is extremely useful. And then what else? Well, the pink slip, so I guess we got the Mustang. I guess if anyone was you know, if anyone was a fan of the Mustang, you have the Mustang there. Personally not a fan of the Ford Mustang, but hey, it's a whatever car. Okay, and then we have another girl. This one is Kira Nakasato, so obviously meant to be Japanese, called Kase, which means wind, and she has the Mercedes-Benz CLK. Strength cost to state. I wonder if it's gonna be a chase. Kase is crazy. What she can conquer with skill, she demolishes with speed. Don't let her sweet looks fool ya. That's not what I would call a sweet look, dude. She will trash anything she sees, including you. She's not afraid to ding her right to put you out of commission. Like, that's not... Like, if you were talking about Mia, it will make sense that you tell... Like, you mention, you know, sweet looks, but there's nothing sweet about this girl. At least not the way she presents herself. She's like, huh, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's not a sweet look. Regardless of how pretty she could be or not. Like, if she's with crossed arms and shades, that's not what I call sweet looks. Like, we have different concepts of sweet looks, I guess. Alright. Ronnie. Oh yeah, this was one of the guys at the beginning.
You think beating him was easy? Yeah, we'll see how easy it is when you run against me. Let's drive safe, sucker.
Who is him? The one I should beat was a girl. Or are you telling me she was packing a surprise? That will be quite a plot twist. She can put me out of commission. Could be. Okay, hold up. What do I need to do here? Oh yeah, the performance upgrades. I still think that there's only one in each one of these. So checking one by one is a waste of time, but the problem is that since there is no easy way to know, you have to check one by one no matter what. Alright, so it's racing tires, and with this we have full handling. Like, handling cannot possibly be better than this. Full handling. Oh, and you can also add brakes. Though the thing here is that brakes... Wait, what? They don't do shit. Well, that's weird. They don't actually do shit at this point, so I guess we're not gonna buy it. Yeah, like, no reason to get the brakes there. Though, interestingly enough, the brakes are cheaper than the tires, so... No, but they are... No... Well, I don't know if they are cheaper. But yeah, let me just get this and I'm out of here. They make the car stop faster. Yes. That's normally what the brakes do, indeed. I agree. But yeah, according to the game, they don't seem to make any difference here. Oh, I could also try to install a vinyl, because it feels like my car is a little bit too empty as it stands right now. So I will want to check the vinyls. So let me do that. Vinyls. So... Oh, you even have unique ones. I'm assuming this is of the rivals that I've beaten. Oh, these are all dragons. Well, not all of them. These black edition ones, I'm assuming that are brand bonuses from the black edition. And then contest winners. So these are real people designing this, huh? Nah. And what about full body ones? The problem is that these are a little bit lame. That one could work, I guess. We'll have the car with 2 colors. That doesn't look half bad, I think. We'll have to think of what the secondary color will be, though. Have the spider. That one not so much. Oh, the body flame doesn't look that bad either. I'm not sure if it will be fitting for a car like this. Turn up aerodynamics if you want lesser airtime. I think that for now I'm fine with what I have. We will see later if it's more important to change. Oh shit, okay, some of these body flames look pretty cool. That one looks pretty nice, actually. I want to see all of them. So there are 41 in total for the time being. Yeah, I think that body flame... I mean, the thing that I like the most is that it had 2 different colors. So I don't know if you can change both of them. Let's check. Body flame... 8? No. 9, the last one. Well, I guess it applies to both. So if we want it orange, we could do it with something like this. How would it look? Well, the back of the car, ironically, looks exactly the same. Though it's hard to find the right color, I think. Because you're essentially applying one color for 2 different coats of paint, right? So it's gonna be hard to see a nice one. Like, this one doesn't look that bad, but I'm not sure if I like it. Probably not. I don't know, but I do want a vinyl. Just that I don't think that you can overlap 2 of them, like to put something on the back, right? I don't think it works that way. So what's the difference between that one and the one all the way to the right? I guess this one is kinda darker. It does seem like it flows seamlessly, however, so... I don't think it's a bad idea. Maybe. Yeah, I think I could have this. Yeah, why not? So, here if you were to pick a different one, will it override it? Yes. So it seems that you can only have one vinyl at a time. You cannot have multiple ones. That's fine. So even if you want an 8, yeah. Then you have the Argentinian flag right away. And there's only 22 countries, so the fact that they actually included Argentina is pretty cool. Do they include Romania though? No, unfortunately they don't. Sorry. But yeah, they did include Argentina, that's pretty cool. But that being said, what I think it's cooler is the vinyl that I just got, so... yeah. You can change... Okay, you can also add vehicles and... oh, numbers even, really? Where? Oh, there? That looks cool. You can put 25. I like the number 25, if you ask me. Then what else could I add? Some decals? Actually, yeah, on the rear window, which is where I usually put them. Yeah, white, they look a lot more... like you can actually see them a lot better. Yeah, they didn't include Romania, though I'm surprised that with the small amount of countries they included, they actually decided to include Argentina. Alright. A lot of this... sin... Competech. Hold up, let me see if there is one of the brands that I recognize, because I would like for them to be... Hey, what about Extreme Dimensions? Yeah, this one. I like that one. And then these other ones, well, since these ones are probably gonna be... well, I guess I could add one at on the front too. let's see, we can add... Well, I'm assuming Yokohama is in the game, so we could add that one. Jackson Racing, unfortunately, with how... I don't like when they repeat like that, like Kenwood, like I don't think it looks good. Oh, Matrix Racing. Sure, why not? Alright, I think I'm fine with that right now. Yeah, that's not even that much money. Yeah, apply. Yeah, I think it looks cool, personally. I don't care because a Romanian company helping the making of Need for Speed 2015 1, and it's one of the best, if not the best looking one. Yeah, I mean, usually, except for the... Oh, I just realized that that also made me decrease my hit all the way down to 1. That's pretty funny. So if there is a... like a spike thing, it's gonna be hard to... Oh, there are more than 9 events here. It's gonna be hard to trigger it because you gotta go all the way to hit level 4. It's fine. But yeah, the thing is that, as I say, most games that reference countries, for the most part, will not like refer to your country. There only seem to be a small few, you know. A small select few. So you can consider yourself lucky if the game references you. Because the exceptions are usually the typical ones, right? Like USA, UK, Japan, Australia, Italy, Spain, Germany, France, well, sometimes Brazil. Like, you usually have the super popular ones in every game that, you know, refers to countries. If it's not a popular one, you can kinda forget about that. This guy that is in first place is going extremely fast right now. We're talking about Earl, this random CPU is going very, very fast. It's called Chung. It's an interesting name. Like, he seems completely unstoppable right now. Look at him go. This will have to be a restart, but damn. Wasn't expecting someone to be that fast. I wonder who he was. I think it was the Audi. Yeah, that's the Audi. Like, he's going extremely fast. Holy shit. Damn. But like, he's going like way faster than everyone else. It's like he's on his own category. Alright. That's how it's gonna be. It looks like it. Yeah, I thought that maybe I did something wrong on the previous race that made me fall behind, but no. From the very beginning, this guy is just going full speed. You can take a shortcut. It's not extremely helpful. Well, at least not extremely helpful against this guy, but I really don't know what's wrong with him. This guy is the fastest opponent I've seen so far. No fucks given. Aerodynamics gives you more speed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are other settings that could also help here, but then it's actually quite impressive how this guy is going so extremely fast. Okay, let me go to safe house, and you know, I actually want to try this one again because I want to see if the opponents are random, and if the opponents are random, I want to see how different it's gonna be if that Audi doesn't show up. Let's see. So I'm not sure. Yeah, well, I mean, we did get an Audi. It's not the exact same one though. Like, it's not Chung. And yes, the opponents are completely random. So it seems that that Chung guy is it's a menace. Like, he's on a different level altogether. Okay. Well, at least the name is easy to remember. Mr. Chung. Holy shit, dude. Like, that guy... Like, if you told me that that guy is one of the blacklisted ones, I will believe you. Like, he was doing his own thing. Absolutely zero fucks given. Just, you know, going as hard as possible. And we get the police. Wonder what fuck that milestones we're gonna have here. Oh, I got promoted to hit 2. What the hell? Okay, that was... Did you see that? I crashed against a column so hard that I ended up going to the ceiling of said column. Damn. I'm completely defying the physics themselves here. I was not aware Sherman Engineering could do that. Damn. Guess Sherman Engineering really is something else, huh? Just completely disobeying the laws of physics. That reminds me that that's something that you can do in the remake of Crash Team Racing. Like, there are some walls that if you go at them at a certain speed, even though they are vertical walls, like fully vertical walls, you can actually like climb them. That looked a lot like that, except that it was instantaneous, so it didn't really look like climbing, but rather it was like it snapped. Alright, let's not take the shortcut. What about that? No reason to take this shortcut that barely even saves time anyways. Absolutely zero reason. But be careful with the second place because it is pretty close to you. At any moment he's gonna jump out and take a bite. There also will be a police officer here, yeah. Wow, and he didn't see me? How do the police even work? Like, how was that not a detection? He was right next to me. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining, but seemed a little bit weird. And yeah, that was a clear victory, so I guess that, you know... Oh, Razor. I mean, you're throwing all these threats, and they are completely empty threats, you know? Because I'm still smoking everyone, nothing is changing, and if anything, I'm getting even closer to you. So instead of trying to act all tough and shit, you probably should, you know, start being a little bit afraid. Because I'm coming for your ass. And you ain't stopping me. Yeah, I like the way the car looks. I just wish there was something I could put on the back of the car to make it look a little bit more unique. I could also change the body kit. Maybe there is a body kit that makes the back of the car look a little bit better. Could be. Ouch. But we also learned something important from that previous event. If for whatever reason there is one random opponent that takes you effort to beat, you can simply restart the event by exiting it and entering it again, not by pressing restart. And you essentially completely shuffle the opponents, and the most likely scenario is that they are all gonna be different, which doesn't warrant that you're gonna win, but at least it warrants that whoever gave you trouble is not gonna be there. But it could easily be replaced by someone else that's gonna give you trouble, so it's not a perfect solution really, but it is the way it is. Essentially, the game gives you a lot of tools to not really lose your car to the police. Like, you have the get out of jail thingy. You also have the 3 strikes that can even be 5 strikes. And all of that essentially is if you get caught, but the police for the most part is very dumb to do that, so it's not something that you should probably worry about too much, you know. It's not really that big of an issue. I do think that if my idea is going for 100%, the hardest thing to do will be doing the pursuit milestones. Because they are not only risky, but there's a lot of RNG involved, and the fact that a lot of them take so long, you know. Well, doesn't help that some of them are legitimately about like making a pursuit go on for like multiple minutes, right? Shut up. We can do the drag event. Well, we can do both the previous drag event. Actually, that's something I wanna do before I forget about it. Like, I could change. Was it Baron? No, maybe the guy before Baron. Big Low, was it you? Yeah, you. So this drag event, I didn't do it because I couldn't beat it. But considering that my car here is a lot more capable, I want to believe that I will. Assuming the opponents didn't actually get harder, because if they got to the same level that we're currently at. Wait, I just realized that car that I thought it was an Audi, it was actually a Lamborghini Countach, I'm pretty sure. My bad. Well, it kinda looked like an Audi, so this... Fuck. No, it's fine. Ooh, damn. I'm dodging, but barely. I was about to say... Ah, fuck. Damn it, they don't let they don't let me speak. Not to mention, it is an extremely long drag race that I won, thankfully. I was out to say, god damn it, that they actually have Lamborghinis in this game, which is cool, honestly. Lamborghinis are always nice, but yeah. So basically, that Chung guy that was so fast was a Lamborghini Countach. Wait, where is this arrow? Probably below, right? Wait. Oh, you can... Okay. I didn't see the icon, but I guess it was there. But it was probably below that specific road, but it works nonetheless. So I'm not sure now that I see it again. Is that really Countach or is that another model? Maybe it's an Aventador. I don't know. Because technically the Countach by the time that this game released was like a very old model. Well, I guess a 10-year-old model. I'm not sure exactly when the Countach released, but or at least the one I have in mind. Though technically, I guess the Mazda RX-7 is also old in that same way, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, this race has a lot of ultra fucked up corners here. Holy shit. But regardless of that, it seems that right now you can start to see how fast the opponents are gonna go. It will be nice to get those nitros and turbo upgrades as soon as possible. Because yeah, we are starting to feel the need for speed, you know? Like, we're actually starting to honor the title of the game. We actually need the need for speed. Hey, that's fine. Ah, for fuck's sake. That corner is the most evil of all of them. And the problem is that it's not even a real corner. It's basically arrows telling you don't go there. Well, you could say that about most of the corners in the game, that they are not real corners, but yeah, that's fine. If you look at the radar, you can tell that it might no longer be free to win a race. These guys are always very close to you. That's fine. My Volkswagen can still fight back. Well, the thing that you have to take into account here is the corner that is out to come here. You have to brake a lot, yeah. I mean, even your opponent brakes a lot. Then if your opponent sometimes like to cheat, here they definitely respect the corner. They know how fucked up it is and they don't try anything funny. They just break as they should, you know? Obviously. I spent all my nitro and this guy is still way too close for comfort. Gonna recover it a little bit, but nah, it's fine. Got it. Whew. That was a tough race. I mean, I beat it on the first try, sure, but would have easily not beaten it on the first try. Alright, let's see what else do we have. Also, beating that drag event reminds me that there is another drag event in here, which is down here. I mean, I could do it, but normally this is the kind of shit I will leave for last. Well, and maybe even leave for when I'm on a different chapter, but let's just try it. Maybe it's not gonna be that bad. I really like the way my car looks. I mean, it looks kinda cheesy, but it just looks nice. Then again, if your car doesn't look cheesy, are you even playing this game properly? You know? I don't think so. Like, I feel if you don't make your car look cheesy, you are simply... come on, that hit me, no way. Damn. That sucks. Not to mention that right there, my speed did not reach... like my speed, I mean my car didn't reach the 6th gear, it stayed in 5. Okay, I did not steer left there. I feel like the lane system in this game works in a very weird way. And this one thing that I can tell you is that doing perfect shifts is a lot easier than it was in the underground games. But here it actually struggles to... come on, I had no way of knowing how far that one was, god damn it. The traffic in drag events is ultra fucked up here. Yeah, at least we gotta be thankful that drag events are not very common at all. They are actually pretty rare. The thing that surprises... Okay. The lane system, I think it does kinda suck in this game. The lane system for drag races. It's like you're never fully in the lane that you wanna be. Sometimes it's like you're in the middle of both and you end up crashing because of that. See, like for example there, it's like my car went too far to where the other lane was and I almost crashed because of it. Okay, I could have not seen that car, dude. I could have not in a million years seen that car. Absolutely out of your mind. Yeah, right here, it's pretty clear that the shifts are not the issue. The issue is the fact that... Oh, I'm surprised that didn't count as total. The problem is that here... Okay, never mind. It obviously had to be a traffic car. I like how all of my opponents are magically never crashing, you know? And my opponents are just doing random shit that ends up working very well for them. You know, the hardest thing, without a doubt, in this race is trying to survive. Okay, I hit left. I know that you cannot see my input, so you have to take my word, but I swear I hit left and my car refused to. So it really feels like sometimes it doesn't feel like you're allowed to go to the other lanes, even though theoretically you are. But it doesn't feel like it. I don't know, it's very weird. And it doesn't help that this particular drag race is very... See, there I did the same thing. Fuck, dude. I guess I will need to skip this shit. Yeah, we cannot have good things when drag races are involved, I guess. We just cannot. It's crazy because my issue right here, except for one attempt, was never about winning or not. It's about not hitting the fucking traffic. Alright, I'm gonna do 3 more attempts, and if it doesn't work, I'm out of this event at least. I should also end the streaming a little bit, but I want to do other events before that. A couple of them. But yeah, let's do 3 more tries of this, and if it doesn't work, then it will have to suck a cock. It really feels impossible. Like, it reaches a point where, aside from not being able to see, the controls also not responding for whatever reason doesn't help. Yeah, at least the beginning is something that I can consistently do. That's about it. It's essentially impossible to survive that crossroad. I'm starting to think that I should exclusively do it from the right side, but I don't think that that's gonna warrant that I don't get fucked regardless, you know? Guess there is a better chance that I don't, but it's never gonna be a guarantee. Alright. So at the beginning you want to go left or not, I guess. Wait, how many attempts was that? 2 or 3? I'm gonna do 1 more just in case. Well, this one will be the last one though. Oh, that was a perfect shift, really? Okay. I won't say no to that. And suddenly I say it's the last attempt and everyone just launches like it was the last attempt. Well, yeah, I guess it is, so good shit. Okay, I went there this time. I crashed anyways. Yeah, this event is a piece of trash, so it can suck a cock. Absolutely no reason to do it. Man, when will these assholes realize that nobody likes drag events? Now, you had 3 entries and you didn't take the hint. When are you taking it? I wonder. I'm not sure. Could be the next game. Hopefully. All I know is that Most Wanted, the remake, didn't have them. So, I mean, at least in 2012 they got the memo. But I'm not sure how early they might have gotten the memo. I mean, pretty sure that everyone that came here in chat talking about the drag events always had something negative to say about them. So that makes me think that they are normally not approved of. And as I always say, the worst part is that they are not even drag events. Like, they are simply a mini game that has the name drag race, but that's not how drag races work, dude. Now the problem here is this guy in front of me is going too fast, but yeah, well, I don't think I have any bot here. He's just going too fast and that's it. He's not using the Lamborghini, so not sure what he's using. It just seems that some of the normal opponents are natural troublemakers. At least in this particular case, this race is relatively short, since we're basically talking about 3 laps of 1 minute each. Could be a lot worse. You have to get in the way, of course. Man, fucking traffic. Unfortunately, regardless of traffic, this is not gonna be a victory. Okay, let's do what I mentioned before. Like, the restart, let's make it a hard restart. Let's make it so the opponents get shuffled. So that way, it most likely will show a more reasonable lineup, or not, I don't know. We have a Porsche already, so not sure how reasonable it's gonna be. So that Porsche barely has any visual modifications. It's like it's a factory one. It's wanting to take the lead, this Porsche. But wanting and taking the lead. See if it can maintain it like the other one. Maybe it can. Well, at least differently from the other guy, it seems that I could at least overtake him once, but he is quite fast, so you gotta keep him at bay constantly. He fucked up that corner and actually crashed, nice. But it's still too early in the race for that to mean anything, so I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, that corner is fucked up. Seems that in this new area, that's what you will see a lot of times, that you have a lot of 90-degree corners for free. And then we have another opponent here trying to take the lead. I think it's one of the Mazdas, right? I think it's an R87, in fact. Just that with the body kit it looked like a different one, but I think it's that one. Right, now the issue is that all of them are essentially at the same distance. They are all very close together, so yeah, I cannot really cover myself from one of them. It's like I have to cover myself from all of them at the same time. Will there be blocking needed, or will they just not? Well, one of them will reach me if I don't do something. Yeah, and by something I mean burning all my nitro. He still will most likely reach me. He didn't, but he was extremely close. What do you want?
Hey, it's Mia. I heard about Razor's bribes. No one's buying it. People are starting to back off. On top of that, I got a contact with the city that just dropped your heat. As far as the
They dropped my heat? Oh, they actually did. Well, I already dropped my heat before anyways. Because, you know, with the vinyl changes I did and all of that, that automatically did it. But yeah, it's interesting. Things like that can randomly happen. Well, I'm not sure if randomly it's most likely scripted, but you get the point. So I'm gonna do one more event before finishing. Which one is the shortest one? This one, I guess. Kinda looks like it. Yeah, I guess it's this one. Let's do this event and then leave everything else for tomorrow. I guess so far we do have... I mean, it's relatively slow progress, especially considering that... Seems that, you know... Oh, there is a Renault Clio here, damn. Alright. That's pretty cool. And also a Ford GT, if I'm not mistaken, the one that was to my right. And then the Lamborghini. You know, I guess the car selection was better than I anticipated. Anyways, I was out to say that, yeah, the progress is gonna be slower and slower because every single event, well, every single chapter, I guess, is gonna have more and more events. Now this has to be a restart because I lost a lot of speed for that. It ain't gonna cut it. Hey, that's just how the opponents are. They are not gonna make it easy for you. They are just going way too fast. But it seems that I cannot keep the speed after that, huh? You always lose it in one way or another. That has to be a restart. Problem is that at this rate this is not gonna be very short. Maybe I should have picked a different event for the last one. This one seems like it will take me a little bit. Not to mention that staying ahead of all of these guys also seems pretty hard, so it doesn't seem like there is a single way to do this quickly. We will see though. Right, so at least this time I didn't crash after that. Okay. Do not go through the garage here. Well, it's not a garage, it's a lighthouse, but will be so many things that make you lose time there that don't want to deal with it. I guess for an event like this one, it actually is relatively long. It's not as long in terms of total distance compared to the other events, but I think that usually these events tend to be shorter. Maybe not, I don't know. So the guy in the lead, at least oh, he lost time. What a moron. Ah, fucking taxi, dude. Well, I had to brake for that corner anyway, so I guess thanks for the brakes, Mr. Taxi. This is the last one. They are probably taking the shortcut there. No, they didn't. And that's a risky shortcut as well. Alright. That... I got it. I cannot really say it was free, but at least it looked nice enough. Alright, so I think that with that will be it for me for today. There are a lot of things remaining still. Well, in fact, if you look at the progress, we are technically still not even halfway through the game. So, well, through the career, because you also have the apparently the challenge mode as a separate thing. So it seems that there is still a lot left, but I mean, I personally don't mind because, you know, so far I'm liking it. But yeah. That will be it for me for today, so thanks everyone a lot for watching, and I'll be seeing you on the next stream with more of this. So have a good one and take care.